I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
Cat, feed, newspaper, train, kick, dinner. Dinner. Brilliant. I almost want to say dinner just to try and be a smart ass. Well, no, he's not being a smart, just be funny. Because in my head I'm thinking cat, that's an obvious choice, but actually I quite like dinner. I'm going to go for dinner.
House.
Shelter, burglarise, renovate, target, investment, demolish. I wonder if any of these questions kind of adapt who you are, because obviously I've gone for like the joke meal of a cat. Burglarise kind of makes you a bit, but you are a criminal anyway, I'm assuming. Well, you're delivering something, aren't you? So how do I see it? So if someone said house to me, I'll go for shelter. I'll be boring. Night, campfire, dream, shroud, sleep, treasure, silencer. Treasure. I'm quite a fan of the night time, so I would say it's a bit of a treasure. I love the night time.
Bandit.
Bandit, bribe, crush, stab, Swiss cheese. Vaporize, reasonable. They're not going to be reasonable for sure, so definitely not. Stab. Let's go for the violent option.
Light.
Dark. Straight away, got it.
Mother.
Caretaker. Jeans. Cookie jar. Tantrum. Towel. Regret. Human shield. Jeans.
Okay. Now I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
You see, I never know with stuff like this how to go about it. I mean, am I doing it as if it was me, or like am I trying to fit it around a good character for the game, or like trying to put one over on the game? I don't know. I think I'll answer it as me. So conflict is not. Was it conflict is not an option? I can't even remember the bloody question now. Wow. Conflict. I think it was conflict is not an option. Well, I'm going to try and play this as stealthily as I can, but I'm never going to strongly agree. If conflict needs to happen, it needs to happen. So I'll go for disagree.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
I think I'd strongly disagree because I'm a big zombie fan and a big Walking Dead fan, and they're only surviving because there's a lot of them, and I think if you've got a good base of people behind you, then you do well, so I'm going to strongly disagree.
I'm always fixing to be the center of attention.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
Well, I want to put disagree, but I did kind of make my character quite dumb earlier. He's only got 4 on the clever, or however they worded it. So I'm probably gonna have to be like no opinion.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
Because of stealth, disagree.
Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
A broken chain, a chemical reaction, a shadow in a door frame, an oozing wound, an angry 2-headed ant. I see. I don't know, what do I see? Do you know what I really see, right? And I know it's obviously not going to be an answer, I don't think. No. Right, what I actually see, minus the bottom bit, but if you look at the 3, so on each side you've got the left side, you've got the right side. If you look at the 3, what I'd like to call blocks, it kind of looks like a mannequin. Like, it looks like half of a mannequin that just has no arm. You can get them like, I'm sure there's a game with like mannequins and they've got no arms. It's just their frame of their body. But anyway, ignore that. Broken chemical reaction. Shadow in a door frame. Interesting. An oozing wound. An angry two. We'll go for an angry two-headed land.
Okay. How about this one?
What does that look like? Kind of looks like... It looks like you've got a really bad camera and an animal's just like jumped up in your face. Like an animal's just jumped up in your face and it's obscured the camera, so when you've played it back, it's a bit odd. I'm too embarrassed to say what it looks like. Ship at sea. Some piece of space age technology. I see a priceless work of art. Don't see a work of art there. Space age technology. Ship at sea. To be fair, out of any of that, I'd say it's ship at sea.
Last one.
Two people high-fiving each other. A head on a pillow. A mushroom clad. A bearded man or a light in the darkness. It looks to me like two monks high-fiving each other. That's what I'm getting. I'm going to go for a bearded man, because that seems like the nearest thing. Not even near, but, kind of.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
Okay then. Right. So, out of all of that, it has given me survival. The survival skill increases the hit points you receive from food and drink. It also helps you create consumable items at campfires. Nice. So that kind of fits in nicely with the zombie thing that I was going for. So that's kind of cool. Happy with that. Speech skill governs how much you can influence someone through dialogue and gain access to information they might otherwise not want to share. Boom. Happy with that. Really happy with that, considering earlier on when we chose the other things, I kind of left the bartering skills quite low, so that's quite good. I'm saying bartering, I mean speech, I suppose. And then explosives. The explosive skill determines the ease of disarming any hostile mines and the effectiveness of any explosive weapons, all mines or grenades, missile launcher. Fat man. Nice. So my repair and my science is quite low, but I'm sure you'll be able to add points to this. The unarmed skill is used for fighting without a weapon or with weapons designed for hand-to-hand combat. That's quite good. To be fair, I'm quite glad that's a bit higher than the rest, bearing in mind I want to kind of do it as gun-ho as I can. Sneaks, good as well. Melee weapons, good. Guns and lockpick and energy wear. So what is the lowest? Bartering. You see, I quite like bartering to be quite high though, because the lower your prices on purchased items, I can see purchasing is going to be quite essential. Medicine's quite low as well. I don't know. I think I'm gonna. I could reset it and go through it all, but I'm actually kind of quite happy with that. Just not so happy with the bartering skills. But at the same time, I don't want to reset everything. It's a hard choice. I think I'm going to keep it.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
Okay, choose up to 2 traits or none. Built to destroy. The flamer that burns twice as bright burns half as long. All weapons have plus 3% chance to critically hit. but equipment condition decays 15% faster. That's kind of a, I don't, do any of them not have a give and a take? I mean, that is like, oh, you'll have weapons plus 3%, but they'll also fuck up much quicker. That doesn't sound good. While using guns and energy weapons, you fire 20% more quickly, but your shots are 20% less accurate. Okay, this is not going well. While wearing any type of glasses, you have +1 per. Without glasses, you have -1 per. Good-natured. You're good-natured at heart, more prone to solving problems with your mind and violence. You gain +5% to barter, medicine, repair, science and speech, but add -5% to energy weapons, explosive guns, melee weapons and unarmed. You see, the thing with this one is that I gain in what I've not got a lot of, so I haven't got a lot of I haven't got a lot of medicine or repair, and this would kind of make it good, but at the same time it would remove the ones that I wanted, like unarmed and melee weapons. But wouldn't it all make them like pretty much equal, which could be good? Heavy-handed. Your melee and unarmed attacks do more damage but less critical hit damage. To be fair, I might go for that one. That one sounds like something I'd like. You have +10 action points, but your reckless nature causes you to have -2 damage threshold. From frag grenades to throwing spears, you can throw weapons 30% faster at a cost of 25% less range. Seems to be a lot of emphasis on bombs, grenades. Yeah, so I don't know what that's all about, whether there is going to be quite a lot of emphasis. Due to your small size, you have +1 agility, but your limbs are more easily crippled. You see, that combined with heavy-handed would be fine though, because you're easily crippled, but at the same time you're already much better at unarmed attacks anyway, so you're stronger anyway. So like I'll just hit them, and then hopefully they can't cripple me. And plus that with agility, that would be awesome. So small frame and heavy-handed might kind of go together. While using guns and energy weapons, you'll fire 20% more slowly, but are 20% more accurate. So by the time you've actually shot them in the head, they've had a chance to move, shoot you in the head, kill you, run off with your cup of tea, drink the cup of tea, and go home. Doesn't really sound good, does it? Wild Wasteland unleashes the most bizarre and silly elements of post-apocalyptic America, not for the faint of heart or the serious of temperament. What the fuck? I kind of quite like the sound of that. But for a first gameplay run through, I suppose it's not something that you would ordinarily do. I suppose that's like a second game run through, like see how it goes. Yeah. Kind of goes with my first answer of meal for cat. Kind of has that kind of madness vibe. But then again, if I'm thinking logically of the game, I want to do this heavy-handed and small frame. Maybe I can pick that later. Maybe. I think I'm done. I think I'm gonna go with that. Boom.
All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
I haven't got the most sensible clothing for someone who's going into a war-torn post-apocalypse. Come on, man. Shorts are not a good shout. Take a pre-war hat. I'll take your hat whilst I'm at it.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway.
Well. So, just like that, I've got clothes. Brilliant. Shouldn't have gone through my stuff. What do I do now? Thanks for patching me up, Doc. Kind of want to know what to do now, but at the same time want to thank him. Maybe I can do that after. Let's ask.
You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
Oh, hello. Allows you to play in a new hardcore mode. It greatly increases the challenge of the game. No, thank you. Didn't I get to thank him? I wanted to thank him. Can I thank him?
I expect you'll be wanting to go outside after being cooped up for so long, but if you have any questions, I'll answer what I can.
I'm hurt, I need help, Doc. I need medical supplies. Speech. Don't I at least get a lollipop before leaving, Doc? Speech, 29 out of 30. Now I'm assuming that's quite good on the speech. There's quite a high success rate, I'm assuming, that I could get a lollipop. Tell me about yourself, Doc. What town is this? Who was it that rescued me? Do you know anything about the man that shot me? Some good questions. Tell me about yourself.
Well, I already told you I came from a vault. After that, I was a traveling doctor for a spell. It seemed like a good idea at the time. Most folks out here ain't educated, so people with medical know-how are hard to come by. I found that I could help a lot of people with what I knew, and that was all right with me. Eventually, I went back and married my childhood sweetheart, and that was the end of my traveling days. Didn't miss it none then. Still don't.
Oh. What happened to your childhood sweetheart? She's still about? Oh, I can't even ask him. But yeah, as for the Vault, obviously, like I said, I am watching Fallout 3 being played, so I am aware of the Vault. Yeah, so a little tie in there.
This here's Good Springs, named after the water we got here, just down the road to the southeast. Good Springs Source, they call it. It's a quiet town, and that's how we like it. We don't go looking for trouble, though occasionally it sees fit to come looking for us.
Why would you put "I'm hurt, I need help, Doc"? I'm intrigued to see what that does. I mean, he's already helped you. I can only assume it's a piss take because he obviously just said, "If you need help, I'm here." So you're like, "I'm hurt, I need help," but it's like, come on now.
That'd be Victor. Curious fella. He's sort of odd, and I don't just mean because he's a robot. I couldn't tell you much about him. He's real friendly, don't get me wrong. You just get the sense that ain't the whole picture. Just a feeling. He keeps to himself, mostly. You want to know more about him, you'll have to ask him yourself. He has a shack on the southern edge of town.
Okay, so I've got to speak to Victor the robot. Something a bit creepy about him, but I'm not quite sure what. And I've also got to speak to Sunny. Do you know anything about the man who shot me?
I didn't see him or the men with him. You might ask around town, though. Could be someone saw which way they was headed. Your best bet would probably be Trudy, the bartender at the saloon up the road. If anyone saw anything, she'd know about it.
Trudy. Oh, hello. You said before you had something taken from you.
Well, ain't we all, right? That was a long time ago. I don't pay it much mind anymore.
Will he actually give me medical supplies?
Well, there's a general store just up the road, run by a fella named Chet. He don't got nothing fancy, but he's got your basics covered. If you're looking to wet your whistle, just past Chet's is the Prospector Saloon. The bartender there, Trudy, knows everyone in town. Other than that, there's not much to see. Just people trying to scratch out a living.
So Trudy, Victor, Sonny, who might be Trudy, I'm not sure, and Chet. Okay. Could you give me the rundown on Good Springs one more time? No. I don't know. Things like that kind of make you think, is he just going to tell me exactly the same thing?
Well, there's a general...
Yeah.
If you're looking to...
Yeah.
Other than that, there's no...
Yeah, okay. Let's try and get some medical supplies. Sure. Oh, you are a legend. I could kiss you. Oh, okay. I've got to pay for this stuff, though. Oh, that's sad. I thought he was going to chuck some freebies my way. Right. So how do I... Oh, there you go. Right, so this is where my old bartering skills come into play, I assume. So, what has he got that he can offer me? A blount? Okay, that's not going to help. So, he's got mac and cheese, doctor's bag, empty syringe, Radex. Scalpel, a Stipmac, Super Stipmac, Jesus. Value of 300. Holy crap. Okay. So if I give him... the thing is, I'm selling him the stuff I've just nicked from his house. I've just realised. Yeah, sure, sure mate, you have all of this, it's fine. I paid a lot of money for it, but you have it, it's fine. Okay, this is going to take me a long time. A pressure cooker. Right, I just want to... Yeah, okay, so it's got no effects, so I can sell all of this. Oh my god. All 6. Yeah. Just sell it all. Because I'm assuming if there's no effects written underneath the weight and the value, I can just sell it all. Oh my god, don't do that. I want the ammunition, you fool. Right, I think that's it. So 74 caps, let's go. Right, what am I having? Quite like some of the Sid Rats, whatever it's called. Right, here you go. Oh my god. So was that all for one? I don't know what just happened there, but... How many... What? How... 262 caps. Where am I getting all my caps from? Hang on a minute. Is he just giving me all of this for free? I've just realised. Oh, okay. What? Am I going mad? Is he giving me all of this for free? He's a bit of a legend if he is. Yeah, I think he is. There's no cost there. Well, thank you very much. No. Oh, hang on a minute. Well, how do I go back now? Oh, for God's sake. I mugged that one right up. Okay, I see what I needed to do. So now I can't even get it. I can't even get it anymore. I fucked it up. Oh, yes, I can. Right. Jesus Christ, what is wrong with me? Right, so... Misk, get rid of all of this. Right, now I understand what. Well, to be fair, is there even any point? Because what has he got that he can actually offer me that's within my price range anyway? Right, I could get some of this. So I'm guessing the Rad X has 30 next to it, which is his original value, but it says 20 down there. So I'm only assuming that my bartering skills has chopped a tenner off of it, which is pretty handy. Although that, oh, 100, hang on, 30 each. Yeah, so that's done the opposite. And 112, no it hasn't. 2 of them would be over 400, but it's not. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. Right, okay. Right, let me go back to Misk and sell the hell out of this. I just realised, probably didn't want to get rid of the hammer, did I? Right, baseball, probably quite handy for melee. And I think that was probably my baseball that I'd just taken back, and I'm going to take back the hammer. Right. So, what I want is one of these, please. So now I've got 34 left. Can I afford anything? No is the answer. Oh, I can get some purified water. Right, done. Before I muck it up anymore. Right, and I'm assuming, yeah. So I've got 22 caps left to spend at my leisure. Thank you very much. He's a bit of a legend, isn't he, Doc Mitchell? I'm having a bit of Doc. Right. So, I think I'm going to leave it there. Quite happy with the progress thus far. So, that's it for First Place so far on Fallout.